free to fire away with questions.
What do you think about the way Sam is, like, especially since being named?
He's a great leader. The guy grew up. I watched him grow up from the spring, and I'm excited for what he's going to do Saturday. I've seen what he can do. Played against him in high school, and I'm just excited for him.
What was that experience like playing against him in high school?
His team beat me. They beat us, but he had a great game. I had a great game. Both teams played really well. It was, from that point, I knew he was going to be an elite guy.
But part of his personality has kind of slowly come out during the course of the last 6-7 months.
That leadership, man. He took a while not even a while. He had to get used to the offense and everything, and now he's got that role, and now he's that leader like he should be. Takes control of the offense.
Did you see him take it up a notch once he was named the blue team guy?
He kind of stayed consistent. He was consistent over the time, and I think that's what helped him win that job.
What's he like in the huddle? What's his personality like?
Commanding. You pay attention to him. You respect him. He knows the offense better than anybody else, and when the offensive player, you ask him questions. We're asking him questions sometimes, and that's a big part of him being a freshman and being a quarterback.
Surprising to see that from a true freshman.
Not at all, because I knew I get that feel from him when I first met him.
Yeah, back to that game. I guess he was a freshman then. Then were you surprised?
Yeah, I was very surprised because at that time I had kind of established myself in high school, and I was a higher ranked guy, and going into the game I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And he's just throwing the ball all over the field, and they beat us, and it was good. From that point on, I knew he was going to be legit.
What have you seen out of his work ethic preparing to be the first true freshman to start a season opener for Carolina?
Ever since I can remember, he's always meeting with the coaches, getting extra film work in. The guy's always studying. He's always studying. He's always working. We'd have late night throwing sessions out here with Sam, and he's always a guy that's going to command the room, and he wants to get better every single day.
Something you and Michael Carter listed as the top 2 kick returners. What kind of went into that decision? Just trying to get the ball in your hands more.
Yeah, Coach wanted to put us back there. Mike's an elusive guy. I've got a lot of experience at the off returner spot, so I think that had a lot to do with that.
Mac mentioned you've lost some weight, got a little quicker. Do you feel better, and how is that process?
I feel amazing, man. I feel like I can get in and out of holes a lot quicker. I feel like I can hit the edges. I tried to do that because a few times last year I got caught from behind, and I definitely want to get away from that this year. I haven't been caught from behind yet, so that's a big thing. So I feel really good, man. My body feels the best I've felt since I've been in college, and I can't wait for Saturday.
Is there a moment where you said, wow, this is a little bit different? My body is different.
It was during camp. I just felt myself opening up a little bit more, and I just felt better running, and I've been in better shape and all of that.
What's going to be the benefit of having 3 backs, who can do their thing out there?
All fresh legs all the time, and I think that's dangerous. When you got, I think we all have really good traits and we all have really good abilities, all in our own special ways, and I think all of us can contribute in a huge way. And when we're fresh all the time, that's going to be very beneficial for the offense.
How are you better this year than last year?
Experience, the game is so slow to me now. I just feel so confident while I'm on the field. I don't feel any pressure. I'm very calm out there now. Don't have to think too much. My hands got a lot better. They weren't bad last year, but they got a lot better, catching the ball a little bit more this season. So just overall, I just feel like a completely better player.
Can you just talk about, the stage on Saturday, 3:30, Panther Stadium against the SEC team? I mean, you guys are ready to knock it up with somebody else.
Yeah, I'm excited to play in Charlotte, not too far from my hometown in New London. And South Carolina's a good team. They got a really good defensive line, some veteran linebackers. The guys, they look like they're ready to play from the film from last year. And, we're excited to play those guys in Charlotte and open up the season against them.
Coach Brown and Coach Longo have said they're going to lean on the running game a lot, and especially like the power running game. How do you expect to be used, the 3 running backs in the offense? Is there any insight you give us?
We have a good rotation. We've been rotating throughout since they got here. So as far as I know, we're going to keep that going. We've all contributed a lot, as I said, throughout the spring and summer and camp and all of that. So, we're prepared for it. We're going to do what we can, and we're going to just continue to produce.
Or schematically, a lot of things different than last year in terms of how you were in the offense?
Not too much, just faster pace, and guys understand it a lot better. We got got a hold of this offense very quickly, and guys are moving and they're confident in it.
You guys seem a lot healthier going into this first game than last year. You know, when you see injuries like that, now how deflating is that, or what is it feeling like when you see injuries like that?
Yeah, it bothers you, man, because you got a lot of key players that are out, and not saying that the guys behind those guys couldn't get it done, but when those key players have been doing it consistently, and you've seen them do it every day, you know what they can do, and when they're not out there, it kind of affects the team a little bit.
What do y'all need to do to win on Saturday?
Execute, man. Just execute and play our game. We play our offense, we play our defense, and we do what we need to do. And I think we have what we need to win the game.
Can you just talk about what is the overall growth of this team from the time Mac came, to now? I mean, you had to go through, confidence things and new offense and all that. Talk about that growth.
I think Coach Brown gained the most respect in the fastest way that I've ever seen. The guy came in and he said what he was going to do. He said how he was going to do it. And when someone tells you that, you can listen to him. But he's shown us. He said he was getting us a new locker room. He said he was putting turf on the field. All these things that he said he was going to do, he's done. And he's been true to us. He's a great coach. He's a great man. He cares about his players. You can really see that with what he does, how he acts on the field, how he talks to you when he sits down and eats lunch with you. It's all the little things that he does, it paid off.
What's this week like? I mean, the excitement level is your last college season. Themed of maybe Thursday, Friday night. What are your emotions gonna be like?
And I'm excited. I'm getting kind of old, but it's my 4th year playing in Charlotte for the opener. I couldn't think of a better situation to be going into. Playing a good opponent like South Carolina, playing under Coach Brown, playing with some other great running backs in the room, and it's going to be a great setup, and I'm going to be hyped up to go.
Thanks, Antonio.
All right, appreciate you guys.